since the Meg, too. Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another Summer Fever movie review month. We're reviewing, movies and TV shows and a Broadway show that I did last week. This is of a 2015 American erotic thriller filmed and directed by Jared Cohen and starring the always gorgeous Charisma Carpenter and Daniel Baldwin. It was produced by The Asylum. Bound. It's a ripoff of 50 Shades of Grey, but it's a lot better. In a way, it's not great, but it's got a better comeuppance than the other ones. It's a one-off, so there's no trilogy here. The plot is Michelle Mulan. Yes, her last name is Mulan. An attractive woman in her 40s, by the way, is a real estate broker who has recently, hey, Electric Dino, what's up? Failing at a failing firm. Although she is fully qualified for a new position, she was promoted because of her father Walter's status as chairman. While other executives want to sell the firm, she thinks it would be more of an advantage for her father's company to merge with a larger firm. Despite unfulfilling sexual desires, doesn't everybody? Michelle does not cheat on her boyfriend George. As a single mother, she struggles to raise her teenage daughter Dara, who wants more freedom in her life. Michelle takes Dara to a local restaurant dinner one evening where she meets a man named Ryan Black. Yeah, this is our villain for the movie, our Christian Grey. 15 years older than she is, who becomes enamored of her. After dropping Dara off at home, Michelle returns to the restaurant where Ryan tries to seduce her. Yeah, and the movie ensues. They get together. He introduces her to BDSM. She's kind of into it at first. Then she realizes what a scumbag he is. She dumps him and tells her to leave her alone and her daughter. And they get revenge on them at the end, which is a great comeuppance. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want this video to get flagged. The budget for this movie was $1.13 million, not 200 million, 300 million, or even 100 million. The budget's small, but there's not terrible CGI in it. It's mostly practical sets and real, outfits and everything. And of course, Charisma Carpenter is beautiful as always, and she really is the one that leads this film. The actor that plays Ryan, he passed away, so we're not going to see him anymore. Bryce Draper, so rest in peace, Brian Draper. Dara is played by Morgan Obenredder, and then you have Andy T. Tran as Lee. She's the Asian girl that's in the movie. I think that she's a girl. Wait. No, it's a guy. And, the film, has, they get into BDSM. They don't hold back. They don't do cutaways. They do simulated, activities, if you will. And she becomes, she gets into the submissive lifestyle later on in the film. And the film is short. It's only 91 minutes, so it's not 2.5 hours. And while it has some toxic things in it because of the main character, the main male character, she does get him good at the end, where she gets evidence on him so that he never can attack somebody again. And you know how this goes. I mean, every Lifetime movie does this. That has these kind of thriller aspects. But the film is okay. It's not horrible. Like, I've seen worse. Like, they gave this movie a worse rating than 50 Shades. I think 50 Shades is more boring. It's almost 2 hours long, and it doesn't need to be that long. This is only 91 minutes. It's a breeze to get through. I wouldn't recommend it to everybody because, some people are more sensitive than others, but you know how it is. And Daniel Baldwin does a good job here as the dad. Like I said, it's not too violent, so they do, the usual going down there and whips and all that. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's not for kids. Don't let your kids watch this. They won't understand what's going on, and it's going to scar them. So if you're an adult and you can handle this kind of thing, you can watch it on Peacock or Tubi. It's not gonna kill you. It's something to watch once and never again. But at least Charisma Carpenter, you get to see a lot of her. That's mostly what I can say. And that's a win for me if there's ever needed. There's no CGI on her body. It's really her. And, she gets what she deserves at the end. She's sexually empowered, which is what I want to see more of. And it's not Weinstein things. No, she asked for consent. So it's not like in the movies where she has to sign a contract just for them to do it. It's pretty enjoyable to a cinema fan. I know you're too young to watch it, but, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I've seen way worse erotic thrillers than this. Way worse toxic movies like Twilight that were way worse than this. After, I didn't even bother because it got 2 foreign leads. Here it was fine. You can watch it if you want to. It's free, so you don't have to pay to see it. So thanks for watching, guys. My first review in a couple of days. See you in the next one, hopefully tomorrow or Friday. So see you and acknowledge me.